Next up, we got El Grande Americano. Oh my god, this might be a segment that I'm gonna play because this was freaking hilarious. As I've been lambasting this Grande Americano storyline recently, saying that I just don't understand this. It's not entertaining to me, but this was the first really entertaining scene from this whole angle that they've been running with Kaiser as Grande Americano. So Saxton takes the interview seriously. He's like, yeah, we never get an interview with you. It's good to talk to you. What are your plans here in WWE? And then Dragon Lee comes in, and I'll play this because there's just going to be a lot of Mexican curse words flung around by Kaiser, which is just too funny.
No entiendo. Pero con el Grande Americano, la gente debe esperar lo inesperado.
Pinche mentiroso.
¿Qué pasó?
You're fake.
So here comes Dragon Lee. Calls them fake.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. You disrespect me, and you disrespect all the luchadors everywhere. But you know what? You don't have this fire.
Soy luchador, pero tú eres basura, güey.
Cabrón,
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué quieres, güey? ¿Qué quieres?
Oh, I know you need to brush up on your...
Oh my god, que quieres, güey? Mete la verga, güey. Oh my god. This is like, maybe it's because it's in Spanish, they could curse. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but I thought, well, this is Netflix. So Netflix, they can curse a little bit. So that was, they start fighting, they get pulled apart. And Ludwig Kaiser is just cursing up a storm in Spanish. And I love this and then some. So I'm giving this 3 points, and then I'm giving it a thumbs up too, because this made me laugh. Like after it happened, I started realizing how freaking funny this was, and I'm like, did that just really happen? But okay, I'm gonna move on from this. Like I said, that was the first segment that I thought I found entertaining with Kaiser as El Grande Americano. If that's gonna be his thing, where he's just a cursing luchador, I will take it. But next up, we got a number one contenders three-way for the World Tag Team titles. All right, so it's New Day, and they come out and jaw-jack with the crowd. I'll give them a half point for doing the Eric Young for their company. Jaw-jacking with the crowd, that's always fun. Why not? Here's the LWO, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and American Made with Ivy Nile. So before we get to that match, there's an interesting twist in another storyline. I'll get back to that in a second. But as everyone's making their way to the ring, Bayley is backstage, and she is confronted by Lyra Valkyria, who is stunned to find out that she's teaming with Bayley tonight after they've been through a horrible feud just right now. Bayley's like, yeah, let's get back together as a team and let's win the tag team titles. I got a tag team title shot. And Lyra's like, what the fuck kind of game are you trying to play? And Bayley's just gaslighting her. She's like ignoring the fact that she's even upset. She's like, let's go pull this off. So Lyra doesn't really say no. She's just upset about it. But it's an interesting twist. I'll still give this a thumbs up just to see where this is going, because Bayley lost to Lyra last week, and it seems like she is trying to get back at her in some way. But as we'll see in the match later on, I'll have more thoughts about this as we go. But that match will happen a little later. So let's get back to the World Tag Team title number one contenders match. Here's a top rope spot from Joaquin Wilde. He's trying to go to the top, and there's going to be interference from Ivy Nile, who just pushes his ass off. So no DQ, right in front of the ref, but still funny to me. Here's another interference spot. Dragon Lee's like, fuck it, I'll get involved here too. He's not in this match either, but he's going to get involved physically. And he's going to try to get a backflip in when El Grande Americano comes out of nowhere. So enter El Grande Americano to fight with Dragon Lee. I love this feud. El Grande Americano Dragon Lee feud. It's one of my favorites going in wrestling right now. And then Interestingly, American Made is right there to confront El Grande Americano because they know that he's Kaiser and they don't like him stealing Chad Gable's gimmick, right? So then, right at that moment, when they're confronting him, things are just coming from all over the place. So Joaquin Wilde finally gets his twisting dive in. So, okay, that whole sequence right there, I really like that. I'll give that 2 points. And then the finish. So the finish here is Xavier getting buried. So he's going to get pushed off by Joaquin Wilde, who we just saw do that cool move. But this was a showcase for Joaquin Wilde, really, as he flings Xavier out of the ring and then gets a nice roll-up in on Kofi Kingston. And a huge win for the LWO. First time they made Joaquin Wilde look that good in my memory. And he runs off very smartly before New Day can get in there and attack him. So that's that. And El Grande Americano is there. And New Day are stunned that they've lost. And LWO are the next challengers for the tag team titles. So, all right, you know what? I'll give that a thumbs up for the LWO. I think they made them look good there and gave them some legitimacy.